Hello, gamers. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're about to witness may either be one of the worst gameplay videos ever created, or you're about to see the most pro gamer at his finest. This is the seventh night, the last night until we move on. The final challenge of Five Nights at Freddy's, at least for the first game. No, let's get right into it. Shoot! Nope, that's it. Oh, lucky. Not good, not good, not good. Dude, what is he doing? He's just moving around. I think it's a camera stall. I think that's what it is. It's because I'm camera stalling him, so he can't move. So when I move out off of that camera, he moves. But like, it doesn't even matter because he's just going to keep going back and forth. Shoot! Okay. Well, okay. Why is Foxy like that? Okay. I need to figure out what I did wrong. Because clearly a pattern was lost there. Foxy was never that quick. Okay. So, at 3 a.m., around 3 a.m.-ish, that's kind of where Foxy was mad at me. I wonder if it was because I did switch off the cameras. I don't know why that's what I think, but when I started doing that, you know, that's when Freddy was going back and forth constantly. Because I was switching off his camera. I'm pretty sure it's a camera stall thing. But Foxy was fine. until I switched off that camera. That's when Foxy got upset and was like much more aggressive. Okay. I was doing good. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a consistent 1 second on the camera each time I pull it up. Nope. Why did I do that? What? Okay, no. I messed up. Okay. I panicked. Okay. I know I panicked there. As soon as I messed up with Chica there, everything was off. That fast? Did I just get lucky on that first run? Okay. Shoot. Dude, I'm... Please. Yes! Oh my gosh. Dude, I was sweating so much. Alright. Oh. There we go. 3 stars. Oh man. Hold on, I need to take a break real quick. Alright, I'm back, I think I'm ready. Okay. Well, that was quite an experience. And, I know what's next. I definitely know what's next. And I'm not ready for that. Finance of Phrase 2 is gonna be such a pain. Man. I'll get through it. I'll get through it. Okay. So, I guess now it's just time for my final thoughts. By the way, I noticed the names on the top there. Was it the fandom that came up with like their full names? Because I know like Freddy Fazbear right? That makes sense because Phone Guy says it. Freddy Fazbear. But the others, where does Bonnie the bunny comes from, and Chica the chicken, or Foxy the pirate fox? Because like we got Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, but there's add-ons to it like Bonnie the bunny, Chica the chicken, the pirate fox. Where did those come from? Is that like was that from Scott or is that just the fandom? Because I'm pretty sure Golden Freddy came from the fandom. That name, which actually, I wonder if I should end it on that. But anyways, let's get my final thoughts on this game. It is interesting, to say the least. I like the gameplay. The whole concept that like you're trapped in this one area and the animatronic characters are coming for you. And like there's nothing you could really do about it except defend yourselves with the doors. That's the only way you can defend yourself. And the doors cost power. So you can't just have them down the whole time like I'm doing right now. But you can't just light here and light here the whole time and listen for footsteps, because you have to also watch the camera for Foxy. So Scott has really thought of everything, right? And then there's Freddy on top of that, where Freddy will stay there and stall there waiting for you to screw up with the cameras. So it's like all these things come together in like perfectly. And let's talk about the atmosphere. The the atmosphere, that's the music, sometimes you might hear like a little jingle play in the background, stuff like that. Knowing that this is like a kid's establishment place turns dark. And I really like that. The whole mascot horror thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the game that really, made mascot horror popular. I can't think of anything else that comes before. Man, when you don't have the camera on Freddy, he really moves around. He's going everywhere. Hey there, Foxy. How's it going? Foxy was my favorite character. It's such an interesting design. Because like Foxy is unique to the other ones, obviously, right? But it's so vicious looking. The hook, the sharp teeth, the withered appearance. He runs at you. It's but what an interesting game. Man. Sounds like I'm going to get Golden Freddy. I wonder if I could get this other one. Uh-oh. Come on, give me some time. That's not enough time. And there you go. Yeah, so next up, I think I'm going to do that Fredbear fan game that I was recommended to do. And I might do co-op, Finance Phrase co-op. The game on Roblox, I was also recommended that. And then after that, I will do part 2. Well, Finance of Freddy's 2. And I also want to do a lore video at some point for this game. But, yeah. Anyways, that's it for this game. The game that started it all. One interesting game. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.